Hey y'all, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. I've already done my eyebrows. Now I'm going to be taking the Smashbox Radiance Primer and going ahead and just putting that all over my face. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go into the NYX Contour Palette and go ahead and use that orange to color correct. I'll be color correcting under my eyes and just any dark spots that I have. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance because my contacts were old, so I couldn't see that well. So I had to have that mirror up in front of me. So you'll see that a lot, and I'm very sorry about that. But luckily, I did get a stand-up mirror or want to sit on my desk. So I won't have this problem anymore. And I also got some new contacts. Now I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 358. Right now this is like one of my favorites. It just works out really well for me. It's one of the best cool tone foundations that I've tried in a while, and it really matches really well, so I love it. And I'm putting that on with my Real Techniques foundation brush. Now I'll be taking my Real Techniques buffing brush and just blending that foundation out. You guys, if you do not have this brush or something similar to it, I would strongly recommend getting one. I absolutely love this. I don't only use it for my foundation. Sometimes I use it to blend out my concealer, and it's really great and one of the best brushes that I've used in a while. This next step is completely optional, but I like to take a damp beauty blender and just go back over my foundation sometimes just to make sure everything is blended out correctly and that there's no, harsh lines or anything. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, and I'll just be highlighting under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose, underneath my nose, and on my chin. Now I'll be using this tiny blending sponge that I got. It's also by Real Techniques. I guess that's like the theme for this look, but I love using this because I feel like I can really get into like the small places that I need to blend them out, and it's just bomb. Now I'm going back into that contour palette, and I'm using that dark brown to go ahead and contour my nose as well as my cheekbones. And I'll be going ahead and blending that out as well. Now that all of that is blended out, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder, and I'll just be going ahead and setting all the places that I went ahead and highlighted. So now I'm going ahead and priming my eyelids with that same LA Girl Pro Concealer that I used to highlight. Again, it's in the color Toffee. And then I'm just going to take that small Real Techniques sponge again and just blend all of that out. And then the next thing you will see me do is just go ahead and put some more of that Makeup Revolution baking powder on there to set it. So now that that's done, I'm going to go into the Oakland, I believe it's like Salor Matte eyeshadow palette, and I'm going into the color Muse. I'm just going to go ahead and use that as my transition. I'd never seen this eyeshadow palette before, but I was going on Shop Hush and I saw it and I like the colors in it. They're really pretty. And I like it. I don't remember how much it is. I believe it was like $10 or $15, but it was worth it. Now I'm going to go back into that same palette, and I'm going to be using that dark brown color called Icon. I'm just going to put that on my outer the outer corner of my eye, and I'm gonna blend it a little bit into my crease. But notice that I'm not going over too far because I want this look to show more like with my eyes open. With me having hooded lids, I sometimes tend to like, you know, go back and forth between the two. And then I'm going into the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I'm using the color Decadent, and just putting that, you know, on the outer V to deepen it. And then I'm going to cut my crease with that same concealer. So now I'm going into the MAC Snowball palette. I'm using that, it's like a really light champagne color. I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it on my lid. Now I did make a mistake because I didn't wait for my concealer to fully dry, so it was having a hard time kind of sticking. I don't know if it was the brush or what, or if it was me, but it took a while for me to go ahead and get that to show up. So now I'm just going into the Cleo Cosmetics Gel Glitter palette, and then I'm just going to take that champagne looking color and I'm going to pack it onto my lids. I just felt like I didn't really get the color that I wanted to, and that was my fault because of the concealer that I chose to use. So just a heads up, if you were to recreate this look, go ahead and use a white base maybe, or a way lighter base, just so that that brown color is not peeking through. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but we know what I was going for, and you know, that wasn't it. So once I went ahead and packed that on, ooh, child, I was tired. It was taking forever. But now I'm going back into that Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette with that Decadent again, just to deepen that out. Now I went ahead and applied my lashes and eyeliner off camera, just because I told y'all one of these days y'all gonna get a video. But I'm just taking a BH Cosmetics powder brush, and I'm just wiping off all of that stuff that we used to bake. Now I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, and I'm going to go ahead and use that on the powder brush to just go ahead and give me my color back into my face. When you bake for so long, sometimes it does take the color away from your face, so we just want to put that back in there. So now I'm going to go into the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt Contour palette sort of thing, and I'm just going to use that darker brown shade to just go ahead and set my contour. So I told y'all I was tired again, so here I am holding stuff upside down and closing stuff. But I'm going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I'm using the color Sundawn to go ahead, or no, Sunray, to go ahead and highlight my cheekbones and all that good stuff. So I went ahead and put some mascara on my bottom lashes, and now I'm just using one of the black colored pencils from the crayon case to line my waterline. So now I'm just going back into the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I am using the color, I believe it is Gold Digger, and I'm just putting that in my inner tear duct. And now I forgot to, but I'm just going ahead and highlighting my Cupid's bow. I'll line my lips in brown, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Copenhagen on my lips. Alright guys, so this is the final look. This is what makeup look I chose to wear to my 23rd birthday dinner. So if you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and like it, comment, and subscribe.